Hey beautiful! If this is your first time here, I'm an intuitive tarot oracle reader. Now my dear, hope you're having an amazing day and everything is going fine with you. If today's not the best day, I'm sending you tons and tons and tons of positive energy, and I hope everything will be well soon. Now guys, today I'm back with another pick a card reading. And today's pick a card reading is for my beautiful singles out there. And yeah, we're gonna look into what's next in your love life. So my dear, as always, I have 3 piles that you can choose from, and I'm gonna zoom a little bit in because these cards are pretty small. So as always, 3 piles here. This is pile 1 with the Chariot card. This is pile 2 with the Queen of Wands, and this is pile 3 with the 7 of Wands. As always, my dear, please feel free to pause the video, or you can also meditate on the cards if you feel like you need a little bit more time to choose. You will find all the timestamps in the description box, but of course also in the comment section. And as always, my dear, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, please keep in mind that this is a general reading, so not everything may resonate with you. But yeah, having said that, let's begin. Hey pal one, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see for my dear singles out there, what's coming in love for you. So as always, my dear, let's start with some tarot cards, and yeah, then let's go a little bit deeper with some oracle cards for my dear pile 1, for my beautiful singles out there. What's coming in love for you? What do you need to know? Let's see. Okay, so the first card we have is the 8 of Wands. The second card is the World card. All right. The 4 of Wands. Okay, one card fell. We have the Knight of Swords. Let's see for my dear pile 1. The 4 of Cups. Let me put them a little bit more up there. All right. Okay. Ace of Swords. All right, and we have the Strength card and the Judgment card. All right, okay, and let's see, at the back of the deck we have the Hermit card. Okay, I would like to start with this. With the Hermit card being the overall energy here, I do feel like some of you guys could have been single for quite a long time actually. Maybe even years. For some of you guys, you could even be like single from since birth. And I see that there was a lot of time for you to reflect on yourself, really devote your energy to you, right? Because there was no one in your life that you had to, like romantically speaking, share this with. For those who have been single, not since birth, but for a very long time, I do feel like since the last time you were in a relationship, there has been quite a lot of inner work that you've done, you know? Maybe since your last relationship, a lot of things has changed in your life, and the kind of relationship you're looking for now is very different, or the kind of partner you're looking for now is very different. Anyways, let's look into what's coming for you, my dear pal 1, for my beautiful singles. First of all, I would like to talk about the fact that I really feel like what's coming in love for you next, it's something serious. It can definitely develop into a long-term relationship here. Of course, at the end of the day, it comes down to your own free will and whether this is something you want or not. But if you would like to have a long-term relationship, I see there's love potential in here. Probably because not only is it you that wants this, but also the other partner, you know? Like the significant other, they also are looking for something more long-term. And that's a very common ground here. Now, another thing I see for you, my dear pile one, is that I really feel like this energy that's coming towards you, it's actually coming through pretty fast, also with the Eight of Wands being here. So this person, this relationship that's coming, yeah, it's speeding up. And it's very interesting because you've been waiting for quite a lot of time. Nothing has happened. Like, I feel like for some of you guys, maybe you have been approached by like potential love interests, but they weren't what you were looking for. For example, maybe there was someone who approached you, but they were looking for something casual. You, on the other hand, though, want something serious, as we have already said, right? So you see this girl right here, and it doesn't matter who you are, it doesn't matter what your gender is, this is just an illustration. So you see her, she's like sitting there, and someone is offering her a bowl, like a cup, but she's not even looking, right? Like, she is not interested in whatever is being offered to her. So maybe you have had a similar situation, even if you had love interest or certain people showing you that they're interested, they were just weren't what you were looking for or what you were hoping for, the kind of relationship you know you want. So it's kind of like you've been waiting for such a long time, and now what's happening energetically speaking is that time is speeding up, you know. I see that there is a meeting coming from me for you, and it really feels like this person, okay, that we are looking into here for your singles, this next person coming into your love life, they will enter your life at a time in which some kind of completion is going to happen with the World card. So it could be the case, for example, let's say someone ends their studies, or someone like ends a certain work or job, and then they go for something else, okay, some kind of completion here. This is of course just an example, okay, it doesn't have to resonate with you like work wise, but that's just the first thing I thought about now. It could really be any kind of completion. I just feel like something in your life has finally turned out the way you felt like it should. So once again, coming back to the work example, maybe you felt like it was time for you to start something new or get this promotion, you know, energies like that. It could even be something physical, such as, let's say, a physical move, or maybe you doing something that you wanted to do for a very long time. I don't know why I'm also getting this. With the World card, of course, it could even be traveling, to be honest, you know? Maybe you finally do something that you have been wanting to do for quite some time, and the World card literally also like stands for traveling. So for some, you may even travel potential, I'm not travel, you may even meet a potential partner through traveling. But it feels like a good beginning, like it feels like finally, you know, this thing has happened, or this thing has ended, there is this completion in this field, and it makes you feel lighthearted. It doesn't feel like something heavy that you are parting off, which is a little bit difficult for you to cope with. No, this is something that you have been waiting or hoping for, you know, this kind of energy. Now, I really feel like if we talk about this person, for my dear single pile one, who's coming towards you, let's dive a little bit into who they are. I feel like this is someone who's very active, first of all. So they could be, for example, having a lot of active hobbies, you know, in which there's a lot of movement. Like, I feel like when we look into their day or into their week, there is a lot of like calories that they burn, you know, through like activities that they do. So they could be someone who actually also likes to maybe work out. However, it doesn't necessarily only have to be hobby wise. Maybe this person also does something work wise in which they need to move a lot. But just overall speaking, looking into who they are, they definitely love to, yeah, to just go for it, you know, to run, do sports, or that could be something like a certain hobby that they're really into. But I just feel like this is someone who loves to like go around, you know, like they don't sit still that often. That's how I would describe it. And also looking into their personality, that's also someone who is kind of like a go-getter, you know. It also shows itself. They're very fast to act as well. You know, if this person wants to, let's say, get something or achieve something, they're not gonna sit around too much thinking about how they're gonna like do it. I mean, of course they're gonna think through it, right? But they're not gonna think through it too long, because for them it is even more important to just, yeah, to just act on it, you know. So this is someone who will definitely prove themselves through their behavior, through their, yeah, through what they do, I would say. Maybe someone who doesn't talk too like big, but would rather say like their actions speak for themselves, you know. So that's definitely a personality trait I'm seeing here coming through for this person. And I really feel like you're gonna love that about them, because when they say they do something, they do it, and they won't wait too long for it. And for example, when they see you and they also feel like you are interested and there is something between you guys that could potentially, yeah, lead somewhere, they will act very fast, and they will, yeah, let you know their intentions, what they would want out of this relationship, you know, what they have in mind. So they're very transparent as well, I feel like, because this is who they are, you know. They are a very honest person. And I feel like this is also someone who you will, with the Ace of Swords, and this illustration always for me, like, it's one of the most beautiful illustrations. And you see how deep this headspace goes, right? And I really feel like both of you guys can also beautifully connect on that level. So maybe you have some interests that are common, and there is a lot that you can, well, share to the other, okay, like opinions, or have different conversations regarding the topics. But I just feel like a lot of enjoyment with just simply having conversations, you know. Sometimes we may find someone and we could speak to them for hours, because it's just so satisfying, you know. Not only because the topic, you know, we may talk about is a great one, like we are very interested in it, but just generally speaking, the way the other person also engages in it, and it's just a wonderful combination, you know. And I really feel like it's the same with you as well. With this person, you can have a lot of brilliant conversations about not only things you're interested in, but just genuinely speaking about anything. I feel like you guys could talk about anything in this world, and yeah, you will enjoy it. You know, you may be talking about it for hours actually. So that's a nice thing here that is very emphasized actually. I also feel like this person is a very strong character or personality. You know, also in combination with the headspace I talked about, I really feel like they go after their own like voice. They are very strong. Like, For example, if this person knows that they really would want to do something, like there is this road, there is this path that is meant for them, and even if other people don't understand it, or they even try to talk this person out of it because of whatever reason it may be, this person will still stick with the vision that they have because they believe in it, you know? They don't determine their greatness on what other people's opinions are or other people's judgment of them. They're very powerful in who they are, and they're not scared to go by themselves, you know? Like, you see also this person, like the Knight of Swords illustration, we see this man running towards this motorcycle, and it's almost like there is this road, but at the same time it doesn't really look like road. It looks like just ground, right? I don't know how to explain it, but like, even though there is not a street here, this person's very determined, you know? They see their own vision, they know where they're heading towards, and that's all that matters. Even if other people don't understand it, that's okay. Also, with the Strength card being here, this is for sure someone who's very courageous. I feel like they may have done a lot of decisions in their life which other people may have not done. Like, they're not scared of risks, you know? They definitely took some risks in their life, and they have, you know, failed a lot, but at the same time, they've also gained a lot. Failure doesn't scare this person in the slightest. They understand that it's a part of the journey. And if we don't risk, we may not even be able to win. So this is kind of their mentality, and this is also where they get this courageous energy from. And I'm pretty sure if you ask this person about certain decisions they've made or certain times in their life, they were very, very courageous with, yeah, what they chose to do, for sure. But this is who they are, and, you know, this is what they need. If this person would live differently, it would definitely very much cage them or make them feel trapped. This is what they need. They love this adventure, they love the risk taking, and they're not scared, you know? They love the excitement that comes with it. So for example, let's say, connecting this to their work, let's say they go for a project that other people are not very sure about, but they're very optimistic about it. So they will go for it, you know? Even if other people are not sure, or maybe even try to discourage this person a little bit, they will try it. If they fail, they fail. So you know, they will learn from the experience how to do it differently the next time. And when they win, well, they won, right? So this is how they think, and I really feel like this has actually allowed this person to gather a lot of great experience, great victory, and yeah, just a great life for themselves. A life of freedom, of self-responsibility, and taking your own decisions. Not living someone else's life, but living your own life. Unapologetically, in a very authentic way. When you meet this person, you will realize, like, they are a very authentic person. Let me see. By the way, I also feel like this person definitely is well traveled. They've seen some places, maybe even some places which for some people may be some risky destinations, but for them, they really want to experience it, you know, and they went with their own responsibility. And I feel like they actually gathered so many beautiful also memories through doing so, because they didn't allow ignorance or fear to intervene with what great adventures they could have. Having said that, I don't mean, like, it's not like this person is like absolutely not cautious and they just go for anything and they may one day end up in a very like dangerous situation. That's not what I'm talking about here. Of course, this person is very cautious when they have to be, but they don't allow fear or uncertainty or even ignorance to hold them back, They are definitely the kind of person who wants to learn through experience. Because for them, experience is something that money can't buy. And it's something that you also take with yourself, A lot of material possessions, like, you will not take those with you when you like end this life, but the experiences you have gathered, they will always be a part of you. And I feel like this is how they also think. So they could have done a lot of unconventional stuff in their life as well. Let's see, let's get you guys some more cards. For my dear pile 1, for my dear singles out there, what do you need to know about your love life? What's next in your love life for my dear pile 1, for my beautiful singles out there, what's next in your love life? Okay, we already have one card. Look at that. We have let your fears dissolve. Okay, this card is giving me multiple messages. First of all, this for me is a confirmation of what I was just saying regarding this person coming into your life. They don't allow their fears to control them, and I feel like they're a very mindful person when it comes to that. Unfortunately, through the lives we're living, we're bombarded through so many like outside fear as well, and very often we may have so much fear within us that's not even our own, but just something we have gathered or we have literally been programmed to believe, and we're not conscious of that, a lot of even subconscious fears. And I really feel like this person is very mindful of where they put their energy into. So they will not just allow or entertain, let me put it that way, entertain any emotions for any reason. So when they have fear, they will really think about, think through it and see whether it's even justified, whether there is even a reason for it. Let me see. There is like this quote regarding what fear is, like false evidence appearing real or something like that. And yeah, for them, fears are false evidences until we really see what they're all about, And I mean, a lot of fears can be very well justified, right? But most of the time they aren't, and this person's not gonna waste their energy into overthinking about things that could happen, which will probably never happen, and therefore hold themselves back from great life they could live. And the second question that I'm receiving from this card is that I feel like maybe some of you guys have a certain fear regarding romance or regarding a potential partner for some reason. The energies are not showing me what this fear exactly is, but all I'm getting is that there could be some blockage. Whatever this fear may be, maybe it's the fact that for some of you guys, you have been single for quite some time, and obviously it's not easy, therefore, to maybe get involved with someone again, right? Because like we're used to how it is, and it could be a little bit more difficult to open up, or for some maybe there's really some kind of like specific blockage that you have this card is a reminder to, yeah, become mindful of it, you know? Like sometimes we may want love in our life, we may want romantic partner in our life, but there is still something within ourselves that we have a fear regarding that. And this card for me is really telling you to remind yourself, like, if you feel like there's something you're struggling with love wise, to really look at its roots and pay attention to it and give it the care it needs, you know, for healing, to work on it, for not allowing it to come in the way of a great relationship you could have. Okay. All right, we have new moon in Scorpio, which says go deeper. Yeah, this go deeper card for me, for some reason, like, you know, I talked about how deep this headspace goes, right? I really feel like, my dear pile one, with this person, you will be able to have a very deep connection. And therefore, I feel like this is also a big reason why, as I said in the beginning, there could be this potential in here for a long-term relationship, because both of you guys are deeply invested in the other, you know. And once again, it's also something both of you guys want. I really feel this. Yeah, this was, for me, this card was really a confirmation. And we have the card of find a balance, full moon in Libra. Okay. I'm receiving a message actually that has nothing to do with like this sentence or the vibe of the card. I don't know why. Like, I saw this card and then there was this thought in my mind, this very random thought that has nothing to do with this energy. Now, what I'm receiving here is that when you meet this person, you will understand why you were not interested in the other offers, you know? Because what I'm hearing is you deserved better. For example, if people approached you for something casual, but you were someone who wanted something serious, you deserved that. You know, you deserved the relationship that you were seeking. And you will understand why you made the right decision of not settling for anything less than you deserved or anything less than you wanted. If you want someone who's committed to you just as much as you are to them, then that's your right. And that's also what you, yeah, deserve to have, you know? And I really feel like we have a lot of equal energy in this reading. So, once again, both of you guys are going to equally be invested in each other. Both of you guys are going to equally want a long-term relationship. Both of you guys are going to equally give and take. I feel like this is the impression I have I'm receiving here from this balance aspect, that both of you guys are coming here with the same willingness to invest in this, you know? It's equal. It's a balance. It's not like one is giving more than the other or like this, you know? No, it's equal. Yeah. That's actually all I'm receiving here from you, my dear pal one. I'm not receiving anything more regarding your love life, but I really hope that this reading was able to, bring to you the insights that you were seeking. And yeah, my dear pal one, thank you so much for allowing me to read for you and for allowing me to connect with your beautiful energy as always. Also, my dear, of course, feel free to share with us whatever it is that you would want to yeah, share with us in the comment section below. Also, my dear, as always, I invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't. Also, my dear, if you're curious or interested in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, you can feel free to email me. And yeah, lastly, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you, of course, there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear Pile 1, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day or, of course, a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear Pile 1, take care, my love. Hey Pal 2, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, for my dear singles out there, what's next in your love life? What do you need to know about it? So let's start straight away, my dear, and let's see for Pile 2. What's next in your love life? What's coming for you? For my dear singles out there, what's coming in your love life? My dear Pile 2. All right, let's see. So the first card we have is the Two of Wands. We have the King of Swords. Oh, look at that. We have the Lover's card. Okay, and the Ace of Wands, 2 cards here. The Knight of Cups. All right. For my dear Pile 2, the Chariot. What's next in your love life? Let's see. We got the Three of Wands, and let's get you one last card. Okay, let's see. And we have the Page of Cups. At the back of the deck, all right, we have the Ace of Pentacles. So, my dear Pile 2, for my beautiful singles out there, what do you need to know regarding your love life? So let me start straight away. What I really feel for you, my dear Pile 2, is that when it comes to love, a big manifestation is actually coming through here. Now, something you have been maybe trying to manifest, maybe even someone. It could be actually someone from the, like, let's say you want to reconcile with, or with Ace energy being here big time, this is a new person that's coming through for you. However, this is someone you have been trying to manifest, you know. Maybe you, my dear Pal 2, you know exactly what kind of partner you would like to have in your life, okay? Maybe you're very specific about how this person should be, what they should do. I feel like you're someone who's very like particular, or very specific, that's a better word, very specific regarding who you want to be with. And you know what I'm seeing here for you? I'm seeing here that the kind of person that you've tried to manifest into your life, they're coming, you know. And not only is this gonna be a great confirmation for you as for how powerful you are and how much, yeah, power you have when it comes to creating your own reality and what kind of partner you would want to be with. But it's much more than that, you know. It's just, you deserve it. You deserve someone who gives you the kind of love that you are seeking. You deserve someone who treats you with respect and care and nurture. And not only that, but also someone who you can, experience this great love with. And also, another thing, passion. And this manifestation, this someone that you could have been hoping for, wishing for, waiting for quite some time now. I'm seeing them materializing. All right, so this is the first message I'm receiving here so far. And once again, I feel like maybe you have already planned a lot. Maybe you already know where you would want to be in 5 years, or what kind of love you would, not love, what kind of life you would like to live. But okay, I said love, so you may definitely know what kind of love it is that you want to experience as well. And there has been a lot of planning, there has been a lot of visualization, manifestation, and so on here. Now let me see. Let me see what I can get some more for you. Now let's talk about who this person is that I'm seeing here. So first of all, this was one of the first messages that really stuck with me. I really feel like this is someone very romantic, someone who loves to experience love, someone who loves to be in love, you know? That's how I would describe it. And being with this person's definitely gonna be a very great experience, because they love to express their love very, very much. And that's very interesting to me, because on one hand I have this energy here, and the other hand I have the King of Swords energy here, which the King of Swords is definitely a little bit more reserved, okay? More so in the head space than in the heart space. But at the same time, I'm getting so much like eager energy from this person in their like heart space and so on. So I really feel like this person, there are two sides of them, okay? And I really feel like there is a reason for it. This King of Swords energy is more so the kind of persona, you could say, that they give out outside of their personal life, you know, when it comes to their work environment, when it comes to how they present themselves publicly. But there is a totally different side of them that is so passionate, you know, like this dreamer, this romantic lover. And I really feel like this side of them is one that is, or comes through, better to say, within closed doors, and especially talking about, well, you as their significant other. This is something that is for you to experience, and is something that they will share with only you. So once again, coming back to the romance energy I got, I'm seeing like romantic dates, even like candlelight dinner, you guys, okay? So take it how it resonates. I know some people love this, others think it's very cheesy, or they're not the biggest yeah, romantics themselves. So you will see how to you know, like deal with this. But I'm just the messenger here, and this is what I'm seeing here. They love to treat you for sure. I feel like they have a lot of different love languages. One of them being gift giving, another being acts of service. So let's say there's something that you just casually say, they definitely pay attention. You know, this person is an observer, and they pay attention, and they will do things, you know, even though you may not tell them to do it, but they will do it because they have so much love for you, right? And I feel like those, through these little, or maybe even big gestures, right, you will, yeah, see how much they care about you. At the same time, I'm getting a lot of, like, especially with this Ace of Wands energy and this illustration, like this Ace of Wands card in particular from this deck, it might be my all-time favorite Ace of Wands energy, I'm sorry, card. And the illustration as well, I mean, it's just, there is a lot of hidden symbolism in it. And I really feel like for you, my dear pal, too, that when we talk about this more so passionate connection that you guys have with each other, there's a lot of fire, you know, a lot of desire that you guys are gonna share for each other, have for each other, and you're also gonna create the space to explore it, experience it, okay? So intimacy is gonna be very, very big, and I see a lot of activities there, you know, a lot of exploration. That's all I'm gonna say. So yeah, that's very nice. I feel like you guys can really express yourselves the way you want to. Maybe even things you have been dreaming about doing, okay, daydreaming about doing. So very exciting for sure. I feel like this partner, they're gonna be someone who you gonna deeply fall in love with. Also with the lovers card being here, this for me, like, you're gonna meet each other, and not only is the attraction gonna be there, you're gonna just feel drawn towards each other very, very naturally. Not only that, my dear, I also feel like, yeah, just falling in love, you know, falling in love organically. And I feel this is gonna be such a beautiful experience, especially the dating phase. I'm seeing is very, very exciting as well. And you guys may actually do a lot of fun activities with each other. Like the dating phase is not only, let's say, settled energy, such as, let's just say, candlelight dinners, conversations, so on. I also feel like you're gonna do a lot of exciting, adventurous things with each other. So, for example, you may take a trip, okay, to a place in which, well, I see this card, maybe you can surfboard, or maybe you can do, there is a van here. You can also maybe do some van life, like a lot of, you see exciting things that you may not be able to do every day because of like the seriousness of life and the responsibilities, but a lot of fun things that you may want to experience. And I really feel like with this person you're gonna find a space to do so, and even if it's just for a trip, you know, in which you can, yeah, do surfboarding for the first time. It's very fun. That's how I would describe it. This person is also very determined to have a successful relationship. So for them, it's not only about being in a relationship, it's really about making it work. It's about, you know, doing the managing, like, not not that way, like doing the, yeah, whatever the relationship needs, you know, the nurture, the compromises, working together as a team. They are very eager to do it, you know, like when we look into their energy, they genuinely want this relationship to work out. You know, sometimes maybe, I don't know, maybe this is coming through because someone watching this has experienced this, but you know, sometimes people may be in a relationship with someone who's just not giving a lot of care for the relationship, because relationships are not easy. Like, people really need to put a lot of work into them, right? And I feel like maybe someone watching this was in this kind of relationship in which the other person was just not invested or very passive. And this person we're talking about is coming through with a lot of determination, and they want this to succeed. They want to do work and whatever it needs, you know, to create a harmonious environment. So yeah, they definitely don't come short when it comes to motivation and, yeah, actions for this relationship to grow. They really, really want this for sure. Let me see, my dear pal, too, what I can get some more regarding your love life. So once again, the manifestation aspect is coming through. Whatever it is that you may try to manifest in your love life, definitely keep going. You know, you yourself, you are a very passionate individual, and talking about your manifestation abilities, you guys, I really feel like if you genuinely devote yourself towards something, if you really put your energy and intention into it, you can manifest so many like great things for yourself. It is just important, of course, to believe and trust. Believing and trusting is always a big factor. But I just see there is so much you can build. Yeah, you guys are definitely gonna experience great passion here as well. But I don't know why I feel like I want two more cards. Okay, so yeah, look at that. We have the Star card. The Star card is the card of the wish fulfillment, and for me, really, this is a confirmation of what I talked about regarding manifestation. This is the manifestation fulfillment, you know? Like something you've been praying, trying to manifest, hoping for. It's coming, you know, it's materializing. You've been very hopeful when it comes to your love life, even at times where it could have not been easy, but you kept going, and I see that it's gonna be worth it, you know, it's gonna pay off for sure. Let's see. Seven of Cups. Yeah, this was definitely something I felt with you guys. I feel like you coming together, there are a lot of different aspects, okay, of your relationship, which, yeah, are just gonna be thriving, are gonna blossom. So, for example, you guys are gonna put a lot of growth and like a lot of energy into making this relationship a beautiful one. At the same time, you guys are gonna let me see. I had an example in mind, but I don't know why I forgot it all of a sudden. Um, but like, okay, I can't remember it, but like the Seven of Cups energy, I feel like through this relationship, just like very generally speaking, with this card being here, you have a lot of options, you know, to experience a lot of exciting things, to experience love, to experiencing passion, to be in a relationship that can have a very successful, yeah, growth to it. There's just a lot you can expect from this relationship because there's a lot of potential in it. This is how I would describe it with the Seven of Cups being here. Let's see, let's get you some more cards, my dear. For my dear single, for my dear pile 2, what's coming? Let's see. For my dear pile 2, what's coming? Many cards. What's coming for you guys? Okay, one card fell. We have talk less, feel more. Yeah, feelings and emotions, as I said, I feel like in this relationship are gonna be very high. There is a lot that you're gonna not only feel towards this person, but together, you and this person being in this dynamic, being in this relationship. A lot of emotions to experience. From passion to love, a lot of excitement. If I had to describe this energy, it's all about the feelings. If some of you guys haven't felt so intense or so intensely in a relationship for quite some time, then this relationship is gonna be a wonderful, yeah, experience to have. like feelings are overflowing. I don't know why I am being reminded of the Ace of Cups. You know, like in this particular deck, the Ace of Cups, like the illustration is so beautiful. And if I remember correctly, there is like this cup, you know, and it's overflowing in her hands, of the person who is illustrated, and it's just overflowing emotions. And this is exactly what I had to think of when I saw this card, and when I really tune into this energy, like generally speaking, a lot of overflowing emotions for you guys. Know your worth. Wow. I really feel like, yeah, this message is just very simple. You guys are definitely gonna know each other's worth. You are gonna, wow, be very, very respectful, okay, with each other's feelings, but just generally speaking, this is such a beautiful message because it shows how much you see. I can't find the words because I'm just overtake you guys, you see, I'm just like overwhelmed with the energy, like almost like this wave of energy that overcame me with this card, because it's just so important to have a partner who doesn't just only know our worth but actually respects us and respects our boundaries and treats us with respect, right? And values us, values our thoughts and emotions. And that's what I'm talking about here. And I really feel like, emotionally speaking, this is a very safe space because you value each other's emotions, you respect each other's emotions, okay? And we have be real, okay? Yeah, this card for me, when I read this, it's all about transparency, being real to each other, being honest with each other. And I really feel like you guys are gonna be just that in this relationship. There is no hiding, there is no secrets. You're very transparent, not only in good times, but especially also when you struggle with something, also regarding the relationship. You are gonna be very straight, like forward, and you're gonna let the other person know, because I mean, honesty is so important, right? Communication is so important to not create misunderstandings, or really like make the other mindful of whatever it is that maybe needs some work. And we have seen multiple times now that this person is very invested, so are you. And I feel like, because you guys are so eager to work on this relationship, this actually could also for you, my dear pal, to develop into a long-term potential relationship here, okay? So, my dear pile 2, this is actually all I have for you for today. I'm not receiving any more messages. So, my dear, please feel free to let me know how you feel about this reading. And as always, I invite you to like and subscribe if you haven't. Also, my dear, if you're curious or interested in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me as well, my dear. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pile 2, I am sending you much love and much, much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal two, take care, my love. Hey pal 3, welcome to your reading, my dear. Now let's see, for my dear singles out there, what's coming into your life when it comes to your love life, who's coming, let's see what's next. So my dear, let's start straight away. What's next in your love life? Oh, a few cards fell. Let me get them. All right, let's continue with the shuffling. For my dear pile 3, for my beautiful singles out there, let's see. What's next in your love life for my beautiful singles? Okay, so we have the 3 of Pentacles, we have the Wheel card, the Queen of Wands, the Judgment card, okay, we have the Ace of Wands here as well. Oops. Ooh, the Death card. Look at that, you even got the 10 of Cups. And let's get you one last card, my dear pile 3. Ooh. Okay, a lot of cards. No, only one, please, only one. Only one card, please. Okay, let me see. And we got the Fool card. Oops. Let me get all the cards. All right, okay. As I said, and we have the Fool card. And as the overall energy, the King of Pentacles. All right, okay, so my dear pile 3, what's next in your love life for my beautiful singles out there? What do you need to know? So, first of all, I would like to say that I feel like for you guys as well, for pile 3, you may have been single for some time. And maybe you have been asking yourself, like, when will someone come through? When will a potential like partner come into my life? The reason why I'm getting this is because with the Wheel card being here, the Wheel card, well, can mean a lot of different things, but in this particular energy, I really feel like it is embodying the divine timing energy. And it could be the case that, well, you were supposed to meet this person at a very specific time in your life. However, you may have asked yourself when, you know, and what I'm seeing is that this time is coming, and the divine timing, yeah, is reaching the right time. However, for you, it could have been quite a lot of waiting. You may have had to be very, very patient for some time. But let me tell you that there's a lot that happened, you know, like till the day you guys meet, also in this person's life. I feel like they had to go through a lot of different lessons before you guys met. And when you will meet them, they will be a complete different person from maybe how they used to be. And that's good though, because that's where, you know, lessons and experience and development, like self-growth came through. Like the divine timing was important because you weren't supposed to meet them like their old version. You were supposed to meet um their new version, because it's who they are. It's their greatest version, you know, the best version of themselves. And I really feel like, my dear pal 3, regarding the timing, it's actually very similar to you as well. You are also supposed to step into your greatest version potential. And of course, the greatest version of all of us looks very, very different. It's a very an individual journey, and my greatest version may look very, very different from yours, and that's good though, because we are all different human beings with different, yeah, experiences, and we all seek maybe something different from life. What I'm seeing though for you here is that you came here to become your greatest version. So this is really all about you as well. Every single day, allowing yourself to live in an authentic way, allowing yourself to be your authentic self, because this is actually what will always, okay, what will always um, take you closer to what's supposed to be yours, or the people who are supposed to be in your life. All right. Okay, that was a very quick message, but let's now start with, yeah, what's next in your love life. First, I would like to talk about this person who's coming through. I really feel like that, like, this person, my dear pal 3, is a very family oriented person. They are a very grounded person as well, someone who's serious about life, someone who's reliable, responsible. You can definitely count on this person like big time. They're also someone who likes naturally to take the role of this, like, provider. They love to be of service. They love to be wanted, but I think this is not the right word. Let me see how I can rephrase that. Okay, they like to be needed. That's how I would say fits better this energy. You know, with the King of Pentacles being here, um I feel like this person really has this earthy energy to them, and definitely they are the kind of person who knows how to create um, a very cozy home, how to uplift others. Okay, once again, I also feel like they're very resourceful, and they're very mindful of how they spend those resources. I feel like they really love to share it with others. They have this generous side to themselves. This feels like someone who loves to be in the community, you know, someone who loves to be surrounded by their friends and family, loves to be surrounded by gatherings. They love to socialize. They're a very open person for sure, I feel like, and they also know how or what it takes to create a very peaceful environment. They definitely, once again, love people around. They may be the kind of host or the kind of person who hosts a lot of like different events at home to gather like the whole family together, you know. This kind of energy, they really love that. They also love children and animals. They're really good at like being with innocent energies, such as children and pets as well. I feel like they really love the company of animals and children. Let me see. Yeah, this person is ready for commitment. They're ready for a long-term relationship, for sure. They're very open for it. They are actually also like looking for love. I feel like this person is that much ready. And I feel like when you guys come together, like your relationship, it will actually bring a lot of transformation into each other's life. So, for example, one person could physically move, or maybe one person will like their life will change a lot because of the other's like financial status. Or another example could be there is a lot of transformation, just generally speaking, internally through being with the other, you know. Maybe your like this person will, they will teach you a lot about yourself, or they will somehow help you regarding something, and this will really trigger some transformation within yourself. And this is positive transformation. I've talked about becoming your greatest version, right? This is the kind of transformation to become your greatest version, to work on yourself, to upgrade yourself. Not for someone else, but for you, because you deserve it. Because you deserve to be more in your empowered state. And I feel like this relationship is really gonna help you be empowered and also empower the other, you know, vice versa. Like it's the same for both of you guys. You very beautifully empower the other here. I also feel like you guys are gonna have a great friendship, my dear. That's another thing. For sure, you are great at working with each other. You may even have the same friendship, friends group at the end, okay? Like your friends emerging, because you, like both of you guys, get along with the same kind of people. That's something I'm seeing here as well. This is also going to be the relationship, especially for those of you guys who may have been single for quite some time, okay? This is not going to be the kind of relationship in which you're going to feel trapped. Because sometimes when you are like single for a long time, it could be a little bit difficult to get into a relationship again. In this relationship, you're not going to feel like trapped, you know? There is a lot of freedom, and it's a very beautiful, like, how do you say it in English? Okay, I can't think of the word, but like it's a very beautiful journey from being single to being in a relationship. Not too harsh. It's gonna be very soft, very gentle. You're gonna feel you're going by your speed. You know, you're not gonna feel pressured and adjusting. That's what I want to say. Like adjusting from being single to being in a relationship is gonna be very good with this person. All right, that's another thing. And just generally speaking, my dear, I feel like being with this person, being in this relationship is gonna really open up a new door for you. It's like the Fool card, you know, like a great new adventure ahead, a great new experience ahead. Being lighthearted, allowing yourself to say yes to this relationship, say yes to this partner, and really emerging into the possibilities that a union brings. And also with the Fool card being here, I really feel like this is the reset that a lot of you guys have been seeking. This is a great person to be with. Like this is something I see so obvious in here. They're very mindful, they're very considerate. Okay, that's another thing I would like to mention. Let me see. For some of you guys, you could even have your first like intimate experiences with this person. Of course, take it how it resonates, but I'm seeing for some it is. It's gonna be very easy for you once again to open up and to allow yourself to to experience this beautiful energy. It's gonna feel right. This is how I would describe it. The chemistry between you guys is very beautiful. intimacy wise, once again as well, a lot of fire, a lot of chemistry, a lot of desire. Some of you guys could have also been drawn to pile 2, by the way. If this is the case, then of course feel free to watch it. Let me see. Yeah, becoming your greatest version. There is something about this energy in here. You really came here, my dear, to do so. You didn't come here to play small. You didn't come here to compromise on less than you deserve. You came here to express yourself fully, and I see, especially looking into the future energy, you will do so more and more. You're not going to be scared anymore of leaving your comfort zone. You're going to be totally okay with the uncertainty, because you're going to be excited about what else could be out there. And that's another thing. If you guys right now are at a place where you're a little bit scared of changes, that's something that's going to change for sure. Like, you're going to be much more open to changes and not resisting them or fighting them too much, okay? Very open to them, because you're going to see all the potential that they bring. Let's get you guys some more cards. For my dear pile 3, let's see, for my dear pile 3, for my beautiful singles out there, what's next in your love life? What's coming? Okay, we have the card of release your blocks. I don't feel like, okay, the message in here, this is not an advice. I mean, of course, it could be if some of you guys feel like you have some blockages that needs to be dealt with and needs to be healed, then of course, you know it for yourself better. But I feel like this card is giving me a different message. This card is showing me that at the time when you guys will come together with this person, those blockages will already be released. I talked about the wheel card, divine timing, right? This person will come at the right divine timing when this is already done. So see for yourself, you know, if you right now feel like you've done releasing, you don't feel like you have any blockages, you feel very, very good about where you are, then this meeting could be coming very, very soon. But if you feel like there are some aspects in love which still need your attention, then yeah, you know that there is something for you to definitely work on, and that you will meet this person after you've overcome this. Because both of you guys are supposed to be ready. And I feel like there could be one particular blockage that you either had or still have, which should be released before you guys come together, because it should not come in your way of being with this person, okay? And it's very, very crucial when it comes to you being ready for love. Now, I'm not receiving what this blockage exactly is, but that's this message. Yeah, I've received this message. It's important. Oops. Okay, let me see. We have speak your world into being, and I think a few cards fell. Let me see. Okay, no, too many cards. So we have speak your world into being. I don't know why. I feel like you and this person are going to be very similar. Like, this is Gemini energy, and I looked at the illustration, and you can see, obviously, these are supposed to be twins, right? But when I saw this, I thought about you and this person, how similar you are. I feel like you guys are going to have a lot of common ground on which you guys are going to connect. And it's gonna be a beautiful experience. And maybe at times you felt like you were surrounded by people who didn't really get you. And with this person, there's a lot that they understand, that there's actually even a lot that they have experienced the same way as you. So you can really share this, you can really find in them someone who understands you, you know? I don't know why I heard I belong here. That's interesting. Let's get you one last card, okay? And we have take a breather. Yeah, you see how this woman is standing there, like her hands are wide open, like her arms, and it's almost like she's trying to embrace the moon, you know, up there, and it's giving me the impression of total freedom. And this really is the confirmation of what I felt, what I already talked about. I really feel like in this connection, my dear pal 3, you're gonna feel very uplifted, you're gonna feel very free, and it's just, I don't feel like you have had this kind of relationship before, such an empowering relationship before. I don't feel like this feels like a first time, either because this is for some of you guys the first relationship you ever had, or for those of you guys who already had relationships, it's gonna be so different that it's gonna feel like a first one. If someone watching this, freedom in a relationship is one of the most important aspects for you, then you've definitely found yourself here someone who will be very compatible with this energy. They're gonna give you your time, you're gonna give them their time, you know. It's like whenever you guys need some alone time, the other really respects that. At the same time, whenever you come together, yeah, it's exactly what both of you guys need. You're very, very compatible. That's how I would describe it. So, my dear pile 3, this is all I have for you for today. I'm not receiving any more messages. So please feel free, my dear, to let me know how you feel about this reading. And yeah, I invite you to like and subscribe as well if you haven't done so far. Also, my dear, as always, if you're interested or curious in a personal reading with me and you would like to get further information regarding one, as always, you can feel free to email me. Lastly, my dear, if you would also like to connect with me more on Instagram, of course I invite you there as well. You will find my Instagram link in the description box. My dear pal 3, I'm sending you much love and much positive energy. And I hope you're having a beautiful day, or of course a beautiful evening, depending on where you are right now. But yeah, my dear pal 3, take care, my love.